If you are a high-skilled professional and you're interested in filing for an employment-based green card, the EB1A, otherwise known as the Extraordinary Ability Visa, may be a great option for you. My name is Yalda Hijavi, and I'm an immigration attorney. I focus my practice primarily on employment-based immigration and family-based immigration. So let's get started. One of the key advantages in filing for a EB1A, otherwise known as an Extraordinary Ability Visa, is how quick it is for you to get your green card in hand. The initial filing consists of filing Form I-140 with USCIS, otherwise known as the Immigration Service. If you premium process that case, you can get a decision back within 15 days. And with most countries, the way for you to file for the actual green card itself is immediate because you don't need to wait. And for countries that have a traditionally longer visa wait time, like India or individuals from China, the wait times are significantly less for EB1A visas than they are for other visa categories. Another key advantage is that you don't need a formal job offer from a U.S. employer, and you don't need an employer to sponsor you for your EB1A petition, meaning that you can self-sponsor yourself. This is great because, one, you don't need to have the stress of connecting with U.S. employers that are willing to sponsor you. Assuming that all goes well and that you get your green card in hand, you're not tied to a particular employer for your green card. You have the freedom to work for whoever that you want, and you can even work for yourself as well and be self-employed. So these are really, really key advantages. Another key advantage is that, of course, this is an immigrant visa, meaning that it's a green card. So if you're thinking about residing in the U.S. permanently or long-term, this is the way to go. Because if you file for a non-immigrant visa, like a H-1B, a TN, or an O-1, you still have to go through that process of adjusting your status to a legal permanent resident in the. So this is a straight pathway for you to be able to do that, and all goes well, depending on your circumstances. After 3 or 5 years of having your green card, you can also file for U.S. citizenship. Another key advantage is that your spouse and your unmarried children under the age of 21 can also file as derivatives for this green card. They don't need to satisfy the EB1A requirements on their own because they would be tagging along to your petition. They just have to show proof of your valid marriage to your spouse, and of course that your child is under the age of 21, unmarried, and that they are your child. A birth certificate would help establish that. Of course, getting these types of visas have their challenges in that we need to show that you satisfy specific regulatory criteria for the EB1A. So you either need to have a one-time achievement like an Olympic medal or a Nobel Prize. Most people don't have that, so you need to satisfy 3 out of 10 regulatory criteria, which can include evidence of your publications, your media coverage, your presentations, the critical roles that you've played at distinguished organizations, your memberships in professional organizations, your original contributions to your field, your peer review activities, and if you're an artist, your artistic exhibitions, and so on. A really cool thing about this type of visa is that it's open to a variety of professions. So you can be a dancer, you can be a researcher, you can be a scientist, a physician, a businesswoman or man, you can be an entrepreneur. There's no limit to the type of field that can apply for this. We just need to show that you are at the top of your field, whatever that is, and that you indeed have extraordinary ability in your field. So I hope that was helpful, and thank you so much for listening to this video.